I mean, we just feel in these times of inequality and economic recession, we need to send out a message to people outside in the wider economy within Preston that that if people are actually going to work, working hard, working for a living to provide for the families and things like that, they should receive a rate of subsistence, which means they can have a decent living existence.
The benefits of the councils having above the minimum wage is that they have a better standard of living, and of course having a better standard of living helps the families. But not only that, it puts them in the right mood for working. If they're happy with the wages, then they're happy with the work.
You're able to buy more luxuries for your family. I would say it's a good idea because you keep your staff. Members of our staff have been in here a number of years because the pay is so good that you can't compete with it anywhere else.
And we're paying the living wage because we think it's important that everybody earns sufficient so that they can actually live a decent life. We decided that what the Preston City Council was doing and what nationally was happening with the Living Wage Foundation was excellent, and we decided we should become a living wage employer.
We pay the living wage to all our UK employees, including 700 catering and cleaning staff, to which the living wage is particularly relevant.
The first thing is our directly employed staff. About 101 of them benefited from a pay increase. So some of them have seen their wages go up by £1 an hour. Agency workers, there's about 70 of them. So the agency that we use, they'll pay a living wage if they work for the City Council.
Morale's been raised, productivity has been improved, service has improved as well. Our help desk gets fewer complaints, and our cleaning and catering companies have reduced training costs as employee loyalty has grown.
The difficult financial times that so many people are facing, if you've got less money to spend, there is more poverty, children are going to school without proper meals, etc. People are worried about their housing, unemployment is a major factor. So I think it's important for people who are in work to be paid a proper living wage.
We employ about 80 people in Preston and about 10,000 people across the UK. The living wage is a really important initiative for us. We've been a member of the Living Wage Commission since its inception.
Also the university, they've raised their wages, and that's benefited 15 to 20 people. So there's employers out there that are coming along with what we're trying to do.
It's a mark of ethical business practice.
So it shows that we value them as people, as members of our staff.
I think your staff are more loyal, feel better in their employment because they've got a good wage and they're more money to spend at the end of the week.
It makes a big difference between being able to afford a car, pay the rent, pay the bills, even be able to have a holiday or buy the kids the basics and things like that.
Because it improves morale, it saves the council a lot of money because people don't leave as quick, and it saves a lot of money on training.
Training new staff is always a costly business.
Now is the time for the living wage to become the norm amongst forward-thinking organisations.